Hi, I'm Tania Gabrielle, your wealth astronumerologist, and I'm really excited to share this January forecast video, the first month of 2014, which begins by the joining of two very different numbers, 7 and 8. So if you watched my yearly forecast video in 2014, which I highly recommend you do, you'll know that the powers of the number 7 is deeply spiritual. It's about investigation, it's a psychic number, it's about the metaphysical, it brings changes. Well, when 7 is merged with number 8, we are literally empowering our spirituality while our core soul values that inform our decisions about money and strength are being expanded. So 7 and 8 in combination bring together infinity and eternal life for the 8 and the lightning strike of intuition and wisdom for the 7. And it's a great combination to start the year off. So you'll notice your mind is more alert this month as the 8 for January bolsters your courage and it enables you to act on your intuition and manifest ideas that support and nourish your true purpose. So pay close attention to what you really value, because the big message of the 7, which is the number of the year, is about value. What do you value within you? Are there things others have taught you to value that you're following, or are you actually valuing your own natural soul strengths that are natural to you and your code? So you want to focus your attention on things that you're not being asked to do. Like my daughter Clara, she has no hesitation when it comes to doing what she loves. She loves the piano and she loves to write. Well, here's a big secret. What you love most, you value most. So this month you're given the courage and strength through the number 8 to forge ahead with what truly deeply speaks to your heart. So pay attention to that. And just like in the past 3 months, January begins with a major astronumerology event right on the first day of the year. On New Year's Day, the new moon, which is the first of 2 supermoons this month and represents new beginnings, kicks off the month in a very interesting formation, because it forms a very potent conjunction with Pluto. And the sun and the moon will be at 10 degrees in Capricorn, and Pluto will be at 11 degrees. And so this new moon is even more magnificent and strong because of all the ones and the 1-1, the date that it falls on. And there's also a conjunction with Mercury that's happening, and there's a big square that's being activated. So we've got a lot of planets joining together. In fact, 7 joining together in this incredible activation. If you look at where this moment takes place in the universal chart, you'll see that the conjunction of Sun, Moon, Pluto, and Mercury is in the 10th house at the top of the chart, and that's called midheaven in astrology, and it indicates a focus on career, on the standing in the world, right? So your life's work. So your vocation will be really in focus now. And so what could be more symbolic than the heavens announcing this energetic alignment on the first day of the new year, where Pluto and Mars are at 11 degrees and the sun and moon at 10 degrees, and it's all new beginnings. It's a new moon. So notice too that Jupiter is positioned at 16 degrees. 16 adds up to 7 and reflects the universal year number of 7 and the 7 planets forming this beautiful geometric shape. And Uranus is at 8 degrees, which is the number for January 2014. Okay, that was a lot of numbers and geometry to share with you right off the bat. But you know, it's really important to understand how this celestial event is affecting us on the most profound levels. And astronumerology is the most direct and simple tool to decipher personal and universal codes as they activate from moment to moment. So, what does this particular astronumerology code mean? You'll be taking on really the unknown, the psychic, the intuitive power in a way you haven't accessed before. And this month, you have an opportunity to experience a big activation of your wealth code. That is, if it aligns with your true values. So you have an opportunity because, even though the code is activated in our favor, it takes two to tango. So it's always up to you to be present and willing to experience the integrity in your soul's code in relation to the numbers. In this case, numbers 1, 11, and the universal code of 7. So fortunately, anytime we have a grand square, we are spurred into action and to being what we say we want to be. So there's no choice really at this point to go forth and activate. It's up to you as to how you do this. Your perception really colors your experiences and it colors how you feel. And the number 7 is about perception. So perceive every experience as beneficial to your growth, and really you'll have no way to go but up. Because if you perceive experiences as ignoring, you really put yourself in that state, right? So for more on how you can turn 2014 into the best year of your life, by the way, using the powerful code unveiled this year, click on the link below. You'll be taken to a page announcing my special live webinar intensive called 7 Steps to Making 2014 Hugely Successful. Find out all the details on this special online live stream, and I promise you it'll be an incredibly rich experience for you with a strong focus on specific tools you can use right away and throughout the year. Okay, so I already mentioned the number 16 in relation to Jupiter's degree number in that new moon grand square on January 1st. The number 16 appears again during the full moon event, which happens on January 16th, universal time. So 16th is a breakthrough number, and it really symbolizes the number 7 as well, because 1 plus 6 is 7. So this number is about acknowledging your true values and acting on them intuitively to bring your life into balance. And 16 has a way of giving you answers all of a sudden in unexpected ways that are designed to trigger a deep awakening. Also notice that the sun and moon echo the number 7, which really causes a triple activation of the 7 because they're positioned at 25 degrees for this full moon, and 25, 2 plus 5 is 7. Now the second supermoon in January occurs on the 30th. It's really amazing because it's the second supermoon in 1 month and it occurs at 10 degrees. Uranus is in harmony with this new moon, so you can expect some surprising gifts at this time. Like I said, both supermoons are new moons signifying fresh starts, and both happen in the first month of the year, with the first supermoon occurring on New Year's Day. Even the second new moon on January 30th adds up to an 11. It's an 11 universal date, right? So it reinforces the incredible focus on rebirth this month. It's truly a moment in time for you to restart and begin new with a clean, pristine slate. The 8 for January allows you to move forward confidently and with great strength of conviction. Really, you want to take the bull by the horns this month and be the leader of your destiny. It's an amazing time right now, so I'm really happy to share this good news with you. For in-depth personal readings that focus on your fulfillment, spiritually, financially, and relationships, click one of the links below. Have a wonderful month, and be sure to sign up to my free newsletter at taniagabrielle.com for many more astronumerology insights, and you'll get my free book, Names, Numbers, and Destinies, as a gift. I will see you again in February 2014. Have a great month.